To the bottom right hand side, we're going to kickstart this one with our red Protoss player. From Armor Team, it is ShoWTimE. And to the top left hand side, it is our blue Protoss player, Nightend. Again, one of those best of 3 series qualifying match in the WCS. Kind of pre-season, challenger, kind of qualifier. It's kind of a weird one. This is basically an open qualifier for EU players. Anyone can play. And the top 16 advance to day 2 tomorrow, basically. And then from day 2 tomorrow, you go through to day 3. Already, by the way, winning this series grants you $400. It works the same as WCS Challenge in 2017. $400 for top 16. That prize money increases the further you get through the groups and through the main bracket after that. And top 4 get paid trips and seeds into DreamHack Leipzig, or WCS Leipzig, which takes place in just under 3 weeks' time. Actually, maybe just in 3 weeks' time. 3 weeks today, I believe, is day number 1 of WCS Leipzig. So look forward to that, everybody. Definitely want to mark in your calendars. Now, we do see 2 gates apiece from Nightend and 2 gates from ShoWTimE, meaning that we're going to be seeing a very typical startup here in this Protoss versus Protoss matchup. So getting set up into that, we're going to see them Cybercores coming through the second gates, and we'll be seeing whether they want to open. Well, there's so many ways you can open now. You can open Stalker Sentry, you can open Double Adept, Double Stalker. There's a lot of different ways you can go based on what you want to do in the game and how much gas you want to spend, how safe you want to be in certain things, in certain ways. Whether you want to expand early or be aggressive, whether you want to open Blink or not. There's so many ways you can do this. So we'll see what's going to be. And Stalker Sentry already kind of promotes expansion per focus play from ShoWTimE. And he's already setting up a pylon on his low ground. And the same from Nightend, actually. So Stalker Sentry, it's good because the Sentry can come in, and the Sentry will give you the hallucination to scout throughout the game. So that's why one of the main reasons you build it. There is kind of the fact you can force field the ramp if you need to, although most of the time it is just the hallucination which makes it so easy in the early game to utilize as a way to expand safely. And we will from here be seeing them Nexuses fall down from both, but not before Stargate actually drops from both, so actually both of them mirroring each other so far. I mean, the expansion will come down very soon after still. You can see the minerals are in the back from both, they can afford it. So Stalker Sentry into a Stargate as we set up here in game number 1 of this best of 3. Another Stalker starts up immediately from ShoWTimE when he gets the chance as well. And again, continuing to watch what both players play can give us an idea as to sort of the mid-game follow-up we might see. I mean, you can see a lot of differences between sort of like a charge follow-up or like a blink follow-up, for example. So right now, 2 more Stalkers from ShoWTimE obviously indicates maybe a Stalker-heavy mid-game and in towards a blink, rather than, maybe Nightend just skips out on gateway units and he goes in towards a faster Robo and a Forge, or Charge and Forge. Something like that. Anyways, for now, an Oracle apiece, and well, it is Stargate on Stargate. Oftentimes in the Stargate versus Stargate, you'll see both players ending up going Phoenix against Phoenix because it's very difficult to stop going Phoenix. But because they're both already expanding, because they're both going to see the Stargate of each other very late, it seems as though they're probably just going to go Oracle against Oracle, and from there they'll probably not end up making Phoenix. I mean, it's possible they make one, but we probably won't see the kind of typical sort of I'll build Phoenix and you can keep building Phoenix sort of style that so often happens in Stargate on Stargate action. We'll see in a moment, because ShoWTimE is about to scout with this Phoenix, this hallucination, and you will see the Stargate of his opponent. So ShoWTimE already seen this from Nightend, and Nightend not far away from seeing this from his opponent. ShoWTimE immediately does start up one Phoenix. The best part about it is that it's just a guaranteed kill on the Oracle. But again, with a Robo and Twilight already coming down from Nightend, there's no way he starts up Phoenix production of his own here. It just doesn't make sense, it just doesn't add up in the right ways. To kind of help him out, as we're going to see the Sentries and this Stalker. Well, the Stalkers and the Sentry, I should say, from ShoWTimE. Pick off that Oracle in the natural mineral line very easily, and having a shield battery in each of his mineral lines is also a big way of helping him to defend, and Nightend begins to copy him. Shield battery in the mineral line, it just means that one Oracle alone is not really going to be able to do enough at the right times here. So this Oracle does have to pull away down the left-hand side, and this Forge from Nightend coming up in the main base. So Forge about halfway done at the moment. Another Phoenix on the way out of the Stargate as well. And we are going to be seeing this Oracle still from ShoWTimE moving around to see what it can get up to over the next few moments. Still looking for an opening, still looking for an entry to get some damage, or just scouting, just keep an update as to what is going on, what is happening here. The Revelation drops down right away, and we are going to be seeing ShoWTimE. We'll just see, okay, Twilight coming down is researching. Does he see the Forge as well? He does see the Forge with this, so again, good information, and he immediately throws down a Forge of his own. Because he has a couple of Phoenix, it looks as though he'll make a couple more Free Phoenix is a good number because actually you can come in, you know, Free Phoenix is the number at which you can lift up a probe, one-shot it, and boom. So it's very quick, easy progress as he saves his Oracle from the Phoenix of his opponent. And it looks as though he will go up to probably like 5 or 6 Phoenix here in total. Again, using those to just harass with in the early stages, and even during fights they can be very important. You can come in with some Phoenix and you can lift up something like a Immortal. You can take it out of the equation nice and quickly. Some more Phoenix coming up top as we do see the hallucination from Nightend. Going to try and keep an update as to, well, what is ShoWTimE doing here. Again, ShoWTimE currently behind on the +1, also behind on the Robo and Twilight timing, so he's not going to have charges quickly. He's not going to have the Immortal count of his opponent here. Already one Immortal out in the second building. And, yeah, ShoWTimE just an observer right away. The Phoenix, though, will be able to do some damage. They'll be able to pick up these probes and, again, just slow down the eco of Nightend a little bit, so that'll be one of the bonuses that ShoWTimE will have. And for, you know, to be fair, you know, the +1 deficit is the biggest deficit because, you know, even if charge finishes now from Nightend, as long as ShoWTimE has charge himself before a fight, well, it's not going to be the end of the world for him to be 20, 30, well, even a minute later on the charge. He's actually 70 seconds away. But that doesn't matter unless Nightend's going to get super aggressive very soon. And he's adding on 6 extra gates, which does obviously intend to be aggressive, but so is ShoWTimE building a bunch of gates himself. Temple Archives coming down so he can build up his own Archons, as I'm sure Nightend will have a similar idea, already morphing his first Archon in. And it looks as though Nightend just looking to attack with the +1 attack timing. But the thing is, he's not going to be in position to strike when it finishes, and that's going to be his biggest weakness here, because it means that ShoWTimE will have time to finish his own +1, his own charge, just as we've been saying. If he gets the chance to finish those before the upgrades come through, before the attack happens, I should say, sorry, then obviously it's all good for him. And I wonder if ShoWTimE, he doesn't have the energy to lift up more probes right now, but I wonder if he would like to actually, I wonder if he would like to just sort of put himself in a position where he wants to save the energy to actually lift up, say, Immortals or something in the fight. Well, he actually lifts up some Reinforcing Zealots right now, so that's one way to do it. But yeah, kind of using the lifts on kind of units rather than workers is a good way to just help himself out at this stage. As you're going to be seeing the units gathering together from ShoWTimE towards the right-hand side, in towards the third Nexus. And so ShoWTimE getting ready to defend, and right now his army supply is up, his worker count is up. Oh my god, the Phoenix killed the Wall Prism. Well, that's one way just to continue delaying this attack, and suddenly ShoWTimE finds himself in a prime position here. Well, remember, those Phoenix are maybe not going to be as useful as other units are during this engagement, but having killed the Prism means there's not going to be reinforcements as quickly, and that goes a long way to helping out already. This is looking very, very good right here, as we do see in the middle of the map, Nightend coming back in towards the main base. Back in towards the middle of the map, sorry, and, well, the Phoenix from ShoWTimE still just out on the map and looking to see what maybe they can do next. A couple of Archons and Stalkers leading the charge. Just going to be seeing those units from Nightend, looking to see what they want to try and do. ShoWTimE just has so much, though. And as Nightend comes in towards the middle of the map, I mean, there's the Phoenix lift up every single one of those Immortals. And that just takes them out of the equation for so long here that it makes this a very kind of one-sided kind of affair. The Phoenix now pick up the Prisms, no more reinforcements. GG, well played, says Nightend. And then taking this one, can ShoWTimE advance to tomorrow's group stage? Or will Nightend tie it up and force us into game number 3? That's to the bottom right-hand side of the map, our Red Protoss player from Armor Team. It is ShoWTimE. To the top left-hand side, the Blue Protoss player from Izimba. Nightend. Game number 2 of this best of 3 series. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how it kicks off. Again, thank you so much everyone for tuning in so far today. I hope you're having a fantastic day. If you are enjoying the stream, do not forget you can hit that follow button to see when we're going live in the future with more StarCraft 2 content. We had a chunk of followers today. I don't even know how many we're at right now. Let me have a quick little peek onto my own channel to see how many followers we have. Because I feel as though we're fast approaching. We're not going to be at 25k already, of course. But, wow, only 160 away from 25k is not bad. So 25,000 followers is on the horizon. Thank you so much for all you guys following. Don't forget, though, if you're enjoying the content and want to support further, you can subscribe to the channel. For $5 a month, you get yourself access to every single replay that we cast here that we're allowed to give away. Right now, if you subscribe and then sync your Twitch and Discord together, you'll find our Discord sub-channel, where you'll find over 550 replays from December, featuring some of the very best players in the world. Neeb, ShoWTimE, Innovation, Zest, Rogue, Solar, Stats, all of those players, and many, many more, all in a replay pack. 550 plus replays available to you guys, and you'll get all the replays for the month that you're subscribed as well. Don't forget, you can Twitch Prime subscribe for free. Just give that sub button a little click, and you will be able to see whether or not you have your Twitch Prime sub available. You can click subscribe free today with Twitch Prime, and it will sub you to the channel as well. We'll give your Twitch Prime a nice little home. We'll feed it, we'll look after it, we'll water it, whatever it needs. And of course, when you get all of your... when you've given your Twitch Prime a home to us, when we've given your Twitch Prime a home, it still helps us to support the stream as well. And of course, finally, as always, you can donate, you can cheer in the chat if you'd like to support further too. So you can check that out if you would like to. There's extra options for supporting the stream and the content. We're 10 hours into this broadcast, and we've been going pretty much non-stop. As we're not stopping yet. We've got a bunch of these qualifying matches to cast, and we're going to cast as many of them as we can. As we do see the Nexus coming down already from Nightend. He's going to bypass the Stargate, but it is a Stargate from ShoWTimE. So he throws the Stargate down already in the main. And he's got the Stargate about halfway done. So a little bit of a difference between the builds this time much earlier on. As you do just see this probe pulling back up in towards natural expansion here to see what is next. I'm going to drop on... sorry, shield battery going to drop on down. For a moment I was like, whoa, that's a bit small to be a pylon. Is a shield battery and a pylon smaller in their build animation? Looked kind of small there. Maybe it was just the moment I kind of glimpsed at it or so. Maybe that was all it was. I want to see a pylon building now. Pylon, someone build a pylon. Guys, you're about to get supply block. Build a pylon, please. I don't know, shield batteries just look so small. Is that just me? Maybe it's just the angle of the map. Maybe I'm just tired. 10 hours casting straight does that to you sometimes. Can someone build a flipping pylon? Oh my god, Hallucinated Phoenix leading the charge across the map at the moment. Really, guys? No pylon still? ShoWTimE's going to get supply blocked. 39 of... I guess his Nexus is about to finish. I guess that's why. I'm asking for a pylon at like the worst possible time to ask for a pylon. Well, Phoenix gets into the main, and we are going to see it just getting some scouting. ShoWTimE coming across the map with his first Oracle. Looks as though he is going to reveal this as well. Not going to save it despite the shield battery in the main mineral line. Just flies on through. Obviously doesn't look as though he's going to activate the pulsar beam though. May very well just be waiting for the second Oracle before he goes for that. There's the pylon. I guess they're a similar size. Looks a bit bigger. Maybe I'm just being crazy. Anyways, we'll see where we go from here. As we are going to see that forge coming up and a robot facility dropping down on the natural. What's up, Noko Buku coming through with the Twitch Prime sub. Holy crap, guys. I had a stack of 50 balloons today, and we have almost gone through 50 balloons. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 balloons left. That's 41 balloons. That means 41 separate subs / donations today. Crazy stuff. Thank you so much, Noko Buku. And as we see these two oracles flying in, they're going to start picking off some workers. So a bunch of probes going down already, and we are going to see the oracles do just find a way out, but only one of them. The other one getting picked off. No, Kabuki, I'm going to blow up a balloon for you right now, and we'll add it to the pile after this game. How about that? Live blowing up of balloons mid-cast? I know, I'm crazy. And again for the Twitch Prime sub, let's see some Wardy hearts in the chat, please, people. This is this Oracle throwing down a revelation just to keep track of, well, what else is going on right now, just to keep track of what else is happening. Just one attack from both players right now. The attack upgrade here halfway done for Nightend already. The Twilight Council coming on through. The Twilight Council right now from ShoWTimE starts up the charge upgrade as well. We are just going to be seeing the, again, an Immortal out, or on the way out, on each side of the map at the moment. There's Nexus starting up on the third base, so in the back corner. And actually will take the Pocket Expand here, despite the lack of minerals. Just taking the base anyways. Easier to defend, and maybe that's the main reason for ShoWTimE. He throws down a Temple Archives now as well. We're going to see Nightend does take it out on the map. So here's the thing. With this Nexus out on the map, Nightend is in this position where if he can survive this and get, keep hold of it, he has 4 mineral patches more to mine with. And that obviously goes a long way. It's a couple of sentries and these stalkers are going to work their way through those rocks. So working their way through those rocks and picking through and just opening up the kind of access point towards his third base nice and easy so he doesn't get choked up, maybe trying to get into position to defend or anything. Just doing that nice and easily so far. There's going to be a point where this pen decides not to make such a horrible noise when we're writing on it. Anyways, we do see the +2 attack upgrade starting up, charged on the way from both, and again, Nightend just a little bit ahead on the Forge time, but that's about it for now. Otherwise, no real differences between our two players here on Neon Violet Square. A very large map as well, so a much more difficult map to attack on, a map where you kind of expect 3 bases to come up rather than 2 base attacks, because it is a large map. It is difficult to push across initially, and that will slow things down in general. A couple Archons morphing in here from ShoWTimE on the natural, as he does just send another hallucination across. Again, the name of the game so far is just to keep on picking up information again and again and again, and to just stop your opponent from really, well, taking advantage of that in any sort of way. This hallucination from ShoWTimE coming down the left-hand side, and we are going to be seeing the hallucination just moving around. Does the shield battery force 3 hits from the Oracle? The shield battery against 1 Oracle? So if 2 Oracles attack together, they will insta-kill the probe. But if they hit with just 1 Oracle, the shield battery out-heals the Oracle for a huge amount of time. To the point where there's basically nothing that you can... You're not going to get any kills with 1 Oracle, basically. Nothing substantial anyways. Maybe 1 worker for the majority of your energy. It's pretty crazy, actually, how much it saves. It's really kind of insane. Anyways, +2 attack coming up right now from Nightend, as we do see another hallucinated Phoenix coming across the map. ShoWTimE looking to see just what he can get up to here. Just wants to check, hey, what are you up to? What are you playing? I mean, not really much to see. He sees the Dark Shrine, which gives him, well, it just says, okay, make sure there's a cannon in each of my bases. Make sure I'm not too kind of drawn out, as he is going to start getting set for 4th Nexus as well. So ShoWTimE already going up in towards 4 bases. And +2 attack will be finishing soon. +3 attack is going to be finishing on this Forge shortly as well. So that's going to be Nightend still in a little bit of a lead there. 2 more gates from Nightend on the way up, and really a very passive Protoss versus Protoss here for game number 2 of this series. Neither of these players attacking into each other, neither of them even harassing. There's no Warp Prism on the map, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, there is one. There it is right now. Just joined the army, actually. So, either way, it's not out on the map. It's not in a position to try and, it's not in the position to try and get in to do some damage. As you are just going to be seeing a couple of High Templar warping in here as well. Out on this third base, another Archon comes up. But now ShoWTimE's up on 4 bases, and the most important part of that is the gas income. He's on 8 gases against 6. Just means he's going to be able to build up even more Archons than his opponent. He's actually on 10 workers lead as well. So Nightend really just sitting at kind of 10 workers behind. I mean, there's nothing he's really gaining from sitting 10 workers behind, right? So a little bit of a rough position here. We're going to see another couple High Templar warping in. And these units coming in towards the center of the map. Chunk of Zealots, a couple High Templar getting ready to go. Another Archon will begin to morph. We are going to be seeing Nightend still just sitting in towards the center here. Again, +3 attack on the way from both players at the moment. Archons and Immortals splitting themselves up. A couple of Zealots getting ready to go. A couple High Templar getting ready to go. A few more Zealots and an Archon coming through as well. And we are going to be able to see Nightend going to get ready to push in the very near future, it will seem. See a pylon down here is already going to get picked away by those 4 Zealots. Nice pick off there, those Zealots picking off the pylon without too much of an issue, and coming back over here, picks off another couple of Zealots as well. Nice, then keep it on moving around, and here we go. We're going to see this potential attack in a moment. There is a +3 attack upgrade lead, but for how long? 3 more seconds, okay. It's not really going to be a lead, and he attacks it now. Ooh, the Guardian Shield at the back doesn't cover a lot of these units at all. And actually, it's just a better concave from the get-go from ShoWTimE. There's the warp in of a few Zealots to kind of rejoin the fray, but obviously ShoWTimE can also warp in Zealots himself. because he is playing in a defensive position at home. And Nightend's army just gets destroyed here. I really just think ShoWTimE in a much better position. Nightend types out GG, well played. ShoWTimE takes game number 2.